Hear me now. You are not waiting for the world to notice you. You are not waiting for applause. You are not waiting for approval. You are not waiting for them to care. When you finally accept that no one is coming to save you, a divine fire is lit within you. Say aloud, I release the need for validation. Declare, I stand in my divine authority. Speak this now, my life bends to my word bends to divine law. The universe moves for the one who moves without begging. The law of supply does not answer to pity, it answers to command. The law of wealth does not respond to complaint, it responds to faith spoken with power. Stop waiting for someone to open the door, you are the door. Stop waiting for someone to speak over your destiny, you are the voice. Stop waiting for permission. Heaven already signed your decree. I say to you, when you no longer need their care, you begin to care for your vibration. You begin to care for your words. You begin to care for your thoughts. You become unshakable, immovable, unstoppable. Say this with me. I am the architect of my fate. I am the master of my supply. I am the vessel of abundance. You are not here to be pitied. You are here to be powerful. You are not here to be noticed. You are here to be undeniable. You are not here to wait for love. You are love in motion. The moment you accept no one cares, you are free. Free from performance, free from approval, free from the fear of rejection, and in that freedom, you find the purest vibration of creation. Faith without witness. Faith without witness moves mountains. Faith without witness multiplies loaves. Faith without witness brings gold from the unseen into the seen. Declare this now, I do not beg. I command, I do not chase. I attract, I do not hope. I decree. For the kingdom answers to a spoken word, not a desperate cry. The divine is not moved by your worry, but by your alignment. When you accept no one cares, you step into alignment with the one who always has, the infinite source. And from that source, wealth flows, health flows, opportunity flows, and doors fling open at the sound of your voice. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not powerless. You are the living decree of the divine. Speak as such. Live as such. Command as such. Reject the need for validation and step into divine authority, for the hour has come to rise above the opinions of man. Hear this and let it burn into your spirit. No human being holds your destiny. No committee holds your crown. No voice outside of you holds the key to your kingdom. The applause of men is fleeting as smoke, but the decree of the infinite is eternal. Say aloud, I release the grip of approval from my soul. Declare, I am no longer a servant to the eyes of others. Speak this now with fire. I live by divine direction, not human permission. For as long as you wait for man to approve, you delay the movement of heaven. As long as you wait for man to clap, you silence the music of your own soul. When you no longer bend for approval, you stand upright in the majesty of spirit. When you no longer need them to notice, heaven takes notice. When you no longer need them to care, the law of supply begins to care for you. You are not a beggar at the door of the world, you are the heir of an unlimited kingdom. The child of the Most High does not grovel for recognition. The child of the Most High decrees and sees it done. Say aloud, I reject rejection, I defy doubt, I overthrow shame. You were never called to be ordinary, never called to live small, never called to live waiting on someone to validate your worth. Your worth was stamped upon you before you took your first breath. Heaven announced you. The stars bore witness to you. The earth made space for you. Will you now wait for a man or woman to tell you what the infinite already declared? Step into divine authority now. Say with me, I am backed by the power of the Almighty. I am charged with the electricity of spirit. I am the living decree of abundance. Speak it until your bones vibrate with truth. Speak it until fear flees. Speak it until every shadow of people-pleasing is dissolved. The one who steps into authority becomes magnetic to all good. The one who knows they are crowned walks into rooms and the atmosphere bends. The one who no longer waits to be chosen becomes the chooser. The law of life moves for the one who dares to speak with command. You must break the chain of performance, break the chain of applause-seeking, break the chain of needing others to see you, for when you are unseen by them, you are seen by God. When you are uncelebrated by them, you are celebrated by heaven. When they do not believe in you, the law of faith believes in you still. And what faith believes, it manifests. What faith holds, it multiplies. Say aloud, I am enough, I am whole, I am sent. Declare, I am the authority in my life. I am the gatekeeper of my destiny. I am the voice that calls forth my good. Every time you speak in power, you activate heaven's agreement. Every time you refuse to bow to fear, you open the floodgates of favor. Every time you choose divine authority over human approval, the universe bends to deliver its wealth. Reject validation now, and step into your kingship, your queenship, your divine rulership. For the kingdom suffers no delay for the one who knows their place. Rise up, speak aloud, decree without fear, and let the world see what heaven has already ordained. You, radiant, unstoppable, crowned with glory and moving in power. Shift from begging to commanding, and let your soul awaken to the language of divine law. The age of pleading is over, the age of decree has come. Heaven does not answer to whining, heaven answers to words of power. You are not here to crawl before life, you are here to stand and speak with the authority of the one who sent you. Say aloud, I do not beg, I command. I do not plead, I decree. I do not ask in fear, I call in faith. The law of supply waits for your word. The law of abundance listens for your sound. The law of good moves when you speak as one who owns the kingdom. Begging is the language of lack, and lack breeds more lack. Begging is the vibration of unworthiness, and unworthiness attracts emptiness. Break this cycle now. Say it with fire, I am not a beggar, I am a commander of divine substance. For the child of God does not scrape for crumbs, the child of God calls forth the feast. Speak it until your heart believes it. Speak it until every cell in your body remembers who you are. Your voice is the scepter. Your word is the command. You do not petition life as though life were deaf. You speak knowing that all creation hears and obeys. When you speak in command, you align with the law that governs the stars, the same law that holds the oceans in place. The law responds to certainty, not desperation. The law responds to faith, not fear. Say aloud, I speak with authority. I speak as one who is heard. I speak, and it is done. This is the language of creation, the language of the prophets, the language of power. It does not whimper, it does not stutter, it does not wonder if it is worthy. It speaks as one who has the right to speak. Every command is a seed, and the universe is the fertile soil that receives it. Every decree is a stone laid in the foundation of your future. Every word spoken in power is a key turning in the invisible lock. Begging keeps you outside the gate, but commanding swings the gate wide open. Speak and walk through. Speak and receive. Speak and know that your word does not return void. For the moment you speak with conviction, heaven begins to gather what you have asked for and deliver it to your path. Say aloud now, I command abundance into my life. I command peace into my mind. I command divine opportunities to find me. I command every closed door to open. Speak as if the whole universe is listening, because it is. Speak as if angels are waiting on your words, because they are. Speak as if your word carries weight, because it does. Your decree is law when it is spoken from faith. Your decree is law when it is spoken from knowing. This is the language that shifts reality, the language that bends circumstances, the language that takes you from waiting to possessing. Command your day before the day commands you. Command your money before your money commands you. Command your health, your destiny, your purpose, and watch as creation scrambles to obey the one who remembers who they are. For you are not a beggar at the mercy of life. You are the master of your own supply, the voice that shapes the unseen, the living decree of the divine. Break free from performance and care only for your vibration, for performance is the cage that keeps your spirit small, but vibration is the key that unlocks the kingdom. You were not born to entertain the expectations of others. You were born to resonate with the frequency of heaven. Say aloud, I release the mask, I release the act, I release the need to impress. Declare, I am no longer a performer on the stage of man's approval, I am a vessel of divine expression. For every time you bend to please them, you bend away from your true self. Every time you contort for applause, you twist the signal of your spirit. Break this now. Shatter this illusion. Care not for the eyes of others. Care only for the vibration you carry. For your vibration calls forth your future. Performance is bondage, and bondage cannot produce miracles. Performance is the false self, and the false self cannot manifest the desires of the heart. It is not your polished words that move the law, it is your alignment that moves it. The universe does not respond to your mask, it responds to your essence. Say aloud, I am free to be, free to breathe, free to radiate my truth. Speak it until you feel the chains fall. Speak it until you feel the pressure of pretense lift. Speak it until you stand naked before God, unashamed, whole, and resonant. Your vibration is your prayer. Your vibration is your offering. Your vibration is the magnet that pulls every answered desire into your life. Do not cheapen it by performing for love, for applause, for recognition. When you care only for your vibration, you tune yourself to the frequency of miracles. You step into the river where supply flows without resistance. You enter the field where everything you seek already exists. Say aloud, I choose alignment over approval, resonance over reputation, truth over performance. This is the language of freedom. This is the sound of one who has stopped dancing for others and has begun to dance with God. You are not here to live someone else's story. You are not here to keep up appearances. You are here to live in such purity of vibration that your very presence becomes prayer. Your very presence becomes prophecy. Your very presence becomes command. Every time you try to perform, you lower your frequency to meet the crowd. Every time you release performance, you rise into your true field of power. Say this with fire, I will no longer shrink to be accepted. I will no longer twist to be tolerated. I will no longer act small to make others comfortable. Your vibration must be sovereign, your vibration must be holy, your vibration must be clean. And when it is, heaven rushes to fill your life with every good and perfect thing. You are not called to pretend. You are called to radiate. You are not called to impress. You are called to express. You are not called to play a part. You are called to embody the whole. Break free from the endless stage, step into the temple of your own spirit, and care only for your alignment with the infinite. For when your vibration is pure, your world rearranges itself to match it. Opportunities rise to meet you, relationships shift to support you, money comes without strain, and peace becomes your constant state. This is the way of those who have broken the chain of performance and chosen the path of power. Walk in faith without witness and activate the purest power of creation, for faith that waits for evidence is not faith at all. Faith that needs applause is weak. Faith that waits for a sign is still sleeping. You must rise to the level of faith that speaks before it sees, decrees before it touches, celebrates before it holds. Say aloud, I believe though no one believes with me. I walk though no one walks beside me. I know though no one else can see. This is the faith that shakes the heavens. This is the faith that bends reality. This is the faith that opens the invisible storehouse and commands the treasures of the unseen into the seen. You must dare to believe when no one is clapping. You must dare to stand when every voice mocks. You must dare to declare when every fact denies. This is the crucible of champions, the test of the chosen, the narrow path of those who change the world. Faith without witness is the womb of miracles. It is in the dark that the seed grows. It is in silence that the roots form. It is in secrecy that the law is at work on your behalf. Stop waiting for confirmation. Stop waiting for man's agreement. Heaven has already agreed. The contract was signed in spirit before you were born. Say this with fire, I trust the unseen. I walk in what is promised, not in what is visible. I move by divine direction, not by human evidence. Speak it until doubt dies. Speak it until fear collapses. Speak it until you feel the ground of reality bend under your feet. For the one who walks in faith without witness commands creation itself. Angels are dispatched to make way. Circumstances bow to your decree. People are moved into position without knowing why. The seen world rearranges to obey the word you spoke in secret. You must refuse to lower your vibration to meet the visible. You must refuse to measure your destiny by the mirror of today. Faith sees what is invisible, hears what is inaudible and calls it done. Say aloud, "It is done, it is finished, it is mine." For the moment you say it and believe it, it begins to move toward you. It may not knock today, it may not appear tomorrow, but it is already set in motion, already on its way, already yours by law. The witnesses may laugh, the doubters may scoff, the fearful may warn you to stop. But you must not stop. You must not shrink. You must not delay your command to wait for their approval. When you walk in faith without witness, you are not walking alone. You are walking with the law that governs universes, the law that holds planets in orbit, the law that cannot fail. Declare this now: I am unmoved by appearances. I am rooted in truth. I am anchored in the promise. Every time you affirm this, you rise to the level where creation happens instantly, where the word becomes flesh, where the decree becomes manifestation. This is pure creation power, the power that belongs to those who dare to believe without evidence. Step into it, speak from it, live in it, and watch as the invisible becomes visible at the sound of your voice. Decree abundance and command wealth from the unseen, for poverty has no power over the one who knows the law. Wealth is not earned by struggle, it is summoned by decree. Say aloud, I am rich in every dimension of life. I am surrounded by limitless supply. I command the wealth of the unseen to appear. These are not empty words. They are keys that unlock the invisible vault of heaven. The substance of the universe waits in silence for the one who dares to speak with authority. Stop pleading for provision and start commanding it. Stop hoping for breakthrough and start decreeing it. You are the child of the infinite, and the inheritance of the infinite is inexhaustible. There is no lack in divine mind, there is only supply. There is no shortage in the spirit, there is only overflow. Lack is an illusion, poverty is a shadow, and you have been given the power to cast it out with your word. Say it with fire: I break every agreement with limitation. I overthrow every covenant with scarcity. I stand in my divine wealth now. For as you speak, you set in motion the law of increase, the law of multiplication, the law of prosperity. The unseen begins to take shape and form pathways to deliver to you all that you have spoken. Command wealth from the unseen as one who knows they are worthy. Command it as one who knows that gold responds to faith. Command it as one who knows that money is energy and energy must obey the higher vibration of truth. Do not whisper, speak boldly, do not hesitate. Command with certainty. Say aloud, money flows to me in rivers. Opportunity finds me without struggle. Every channel of good is open now. Your decree opens channels. Your decree summons supply. Your decree magnetizes people, ideas, and resources toward you. This is not arrogance, this is alignment. This is not greed, this is divine order. For when the righteous prosper, the kingdom is funded. When the light bearer is supplied, the work of light advances. There is no holiness in lack, no virtue in fear, no reward in smallness. Say aloud, I am an open vessel for divine riches. I am a distribution center for wealth. I am blessed to be a blessing. And as you speak it, feel it pulse through your body. Feel it anchor into your subconscious. Feel the atmosphere shift around you. Command wealth from the unseen until it becomes natural to expect it. Command abundance until you no longer doubt its presence. Command prosperity until your life overflows with evidence. You are not here to scrape by, you are here to overflow. You are not here to survive, you are here to thrive. You are not here to be owned by money, you are here to rule over it with wisdom. Say aloud, I am master of my supply, I am captain of my resources, I am a magnet for every form of good. Every time you decree, you send a signal into the quantum field, into the spiritual law, into the very fabric of reality. That signal cannot be ignored, it cannot be lost, it cannot return void. It must bring back wealth, it must bring back opportunity, it must bring back favor. So speak now with faith that shakes the unseen. Command now with authority that moves mountains. Decree abundance until your life becomes living proof that heaven is not stingy, that God is not withholding, that supply is infinite and waiting for your word. Live as the divine decree and become the answer you seek, for the time of waiting is over, the time of becoming has come. Stop asking when your miracle will come. Become the miracle. Stop wondering when your answer will arrive. Embody the answer. Say aloud, I am the fulfillment of my own prayer. I am the living word made flesh. I am the decree in motion. When you live as the divine decree, you no longer chase signs and wonders. You become the sign, you become the wonder. The universe does not respond to hesitation. It responds to embodiment. The law does not move for the one who merely wishes. It moves for the one who stands as though the wish is already fulfilled. Say it with power. I am already whole. I am already wealthy. I am already chosen. This is not a game of pretending. It is a game of aligning. For the moment you align with the identity of the one who already has what they seek, life has no choice but to bring it to you. The vibration of being always outruns the vibration of wanting. To live as the decree is to move as if heaven has already answered. To speak as if every prayer is done. To walk as if every door is open. You are not here to be a seeker forever. You are here to be a manifestation of the truth. You are here to walk in such confidence that the world sees your life and knows that the law works. Declare this now. I am the answer to lack. I am the solution to fear. I am the evidence that God is faithful. Every time you speak it, you summon power. Every time you act on it, you anchor the reality. Every time you live it, you give permission for heaven to pour more through you. Stop asking life to do what you will not embody. Stop asking for love while living unloved. Stop asking for abundance while walking in fear. Stop asking for peace while rehearsing chaos. Step into the identity of the one who already possesses it. Feel it, wear it, move in it. Let every step you take be a prophecy fulfilled. Say aloud, I am the living decree of joy, the walking decree of prosperity, the breathing decree of freedom. You are the word made flesh. You are the prayer answered. You are the prophecy fulfilled. When you live as the decree, you cease being a victim of time. You cease waiting for the perfect moment. You cease standing outside of your destiny. You step inside it now, fully, completely, without hesitation. You look at your life and call it good even before the evidence appears. And because you call it good, it becomes good. Because you bless it, it multiplies. Because you stand in authority, it obeys. Say it until it becomes your nature. I am the decree of abundance. I am the decree of favor. I am the decree of power. The universe cannot resist the one who has become their own answer. Heaven cannot withhold from the one who embodies the promise. When you live as the decree, everything aligns. Money finds you, opportunities find you, miracles chase you down. Live as the decree and watch as the question dissolves, the waiting ends, and you stand as the radiant proof that you are indeed the answer you have been seeking. And now I say to you, rise. Rise and walk as one who knows the law is on your side. Rise and speak as one who has cast off the chains of approval, begging, and fear. Rise and live as the decree itself. For this is the hour where destiny bends to your word, where abundance runs to meet you, where every locked gate swings open at the sound of your voice. You are not waiting, you are creating. You are not hoping, you are commanding. You are not seeking, you are becoming. Say aloud one final time, I am the word made flesh, I am the decree fulfilled. I am the living proof of divine power. Stand in this truth and refuse to step down, for the universe has heard you, heaven has recorded your word, and all of creation is now conspiring to deliver your good. Go forth crowned, go forth radiant, go forth unstoppable. Your life will never be the same.